Oh, hi there, and welcome back to One of Swords TV. My name is Dan Amrick. I'm the community manager for Activision, and I'm One of Swords on every platform you can possibly imagine, plus oneofswords.com. That's my website. And if you send an email to youtube@oneofswords.com, that question will go into my mailbox for answering here on the videos. So this week's question comes from Shawn Lantry. Hi, Shawn. He says, I had a question about Black Ops 2. A couple of weeks ago, you did a video about reporting cheaters and boosters and the process behind it. I was wondering if the same process works with inappropriate emblems as well as clan tags. Yes, that's the short version. So if you're already reporting people for cheating and boosting, but you find emblems or clan tags or anything else, foul language, whatever it is that you don't like that people are doing to spoil your fun in Black Ops 2, yes, use this menu. If you are not familiar with this menu, I have it right here. Wow, check it out. So this is, I'm using Xbox 360, but you can obviously use whatever platform you have. When you're at the multiplayer menu, let's say that you've seen somebody with a really disgusting emblem that offended you, or that you've seen somebody that you think is boosting, like where two people on opposite teams are helping each other artificially inflate their score or kill ratios or whatever, and you want to report that. That's fine. Go to the multiplayer menu, hit the Y button on Xbox. That will bring up the Friends menu. Now, the Friends menu has a recent players list off to the side. So this recent players list will show you all the people that you have recently played in the game, up to a certain point, you know. But just for wow, there's a really ugly emblem, so I'm going to just use that. I'm not going to report them because ugly is not a sin. Ugly is just unfortunate. So if, for instance, this person was one of those people that I felt had violated the rules, I would just hit A to go to their gamer card, their player card, and the bottom option says Report Player. It's in orange right now. So you hit Report Player, you have 4 things you can report a player for. You can get them for offensive language, offensive emblem, cheating, or boosting. They're in that order. Now, if you see a clan tag that you feel is inappropriate, if it's a dirty word or if it's just vulgar or whatever, and you feel that that violates terms of service, the terms of service, which, by the way, have been posted already. They're on oneofswords.com, but they were posted in the Call of Duty forums before the game even came out about sort of like what's accepted and what's not accepted. So if you're fuzzy on it, there is a list, and you should consult the list. The rest should be common sense, though. Basically, my rule of thumb is if you can't hear it or see it on national television, it's probably not appropriate for a national game or a worldwide game either, because there's just sort of standards. So if you find offensive language, report them for offensive language. If the emblem, not just ugly, but is actually offensive, if it's dirty, we've all seen dirty emblems, we've all seen racist emblems. It's nothing that Treyarch wants to tolerate, nothing that I want to see either as an adult. Report for offensive emblem. And then cheating and boosting obviously are self-explanatory. If you see somebody breaking the rules of the game and getting an unfair advantage or otherwise ruining your fun because they're not playing the game the way that it's designed to be played, go ahead and do that. Now, what happens when you do this is the Treyarch gets the reports, and as they get more and more reports, then they can investigate, and they can, because they've got the data on the back end, but they can't be everywhere at once. This is where you come in as a neighborhood watch. That's basically how it works. So, yes, cheating and boosting are obviously really, really big deals, but a lot of people are offended by emblems, and a lot of people are offended by language as well. So you have that option. This is not required. This is up to you. If the community doesn't answer this kind of stuff, they don't submit reports, then nobody's going to do anything about it. But if the community does report it, then Treyarch has something to say, look, the community has told us they don't like this kind of stuff, and you're doing it, stop. And they will take action depending on how many people are reporting it. So that's the way that works. It's all built into the game. If you've been collecting videos, you're collecting screenshots or blurry photos, blurrier than my screen, of people doing bad things, this is the best possible way. This is your direct line to Treyarch in how they want to keep the game fair and sort of, disgusting free for everybody, I suppose. In any case, that's the thing. Shawn Lantry, thank you for the question. It is the same system if you find emblems or clan tags or language or whatever. Whatever's bugging you about Black Ops 2, this is probably your first way to get through. So, if you have a question for me here on a future installment of YouTube, go right ahead. Send it to youtube@oneofswords.com. I'll do it on a future episode of One of Swords TV. I have some really good questions in the hopper, so thank you for sending them in. Obviously, if you want to hear more from me, you can go to oneofswords.com. I have a weekly podcast, which is free. I give away stuff on the podcast, but I also give it away on the website, and I do blogs and interviews and news items and all kinds of crap that you would expect to find in a gaming website. So go to oneofswords.com. Until you do, that should keep you busy. I'll see you here next time. Thanks.